Welcome to the first edition of New Era No Cap. It is I, Randall, greeting you. I am joined by my brother Leek. You're probably wondering why we chose to start a podcast when, as of this year, there are millions of podcasts on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Our goal is to bring refreshing perspective to your ears, the universe of sports, film, TV shows, music, fashion, and a lot more. Guests will eventually include journalists, professional athletes, artists, collegiate athletes, agents, and as you probably guessed, many more.
Most of all, this is about having fun. And when we stop having fun with it, you know what they say, we'll be done with it, but we're just getting started. And I mentioned a feller named, matter of fact, I'm going to just introduce him. This young black king, this young, handsome black king, is an Afro Ackerman. He's here to be Black Twitter's strongest super soldier. He's liver of the life of Leek and a lover of laughter. He's a maestro of memes that was a D1 college basketball manager, turned D1 academic advisor, turned law student. That young man is none other than Leek. Welcome, my boy.
Good man, good man. Thank you very much. And after that introduction, I must introduce you. This person is known as Avatar Randall, first of his name.
Yeah, man.
Lord of the Midwest and heir to the vibranium throne.
Yes, sir.
AR is a home dweller, a sidewalk surfer,
Yes,
a
sir.
poet, and most of all, this man is a plant.
Yeah, man.
You got to water him. You got to make him grow. You got to let him
Yeah,
grow.
man.
You got to watch him grow. This
Got
young
to.
airbender has bylines featured in the Bloomberg News, ESPN's The Undefeated, Sportico, and Boardroom. Welcoming to the show, Avatar Randall.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. I'm
Of
excited.
course,
I'm excited.
of
It's a long
course.
time coming.
As am I. Now let's get down to business. We are now on the record. This is the pilot of New Era No Cap. Some of you may know me, some of you may know AR, and some of you may know us both. But it's also possible you don't know either of us and have no idea who we are. So for our first episode, it'll be great to start off with a little questionnaire.
There are a bunch of funny questions, deep questions, and some of everything else. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
Let's do it.
Let's spin the wheel, spin the wheel. This best Westerville food spot, man. What you got? What you got?
Best Westerville food spot.
I feel like you're about to say Roosters.
No, that's definitely an iconic Westerville food spot.
Okay.
Much like Steak and Shake, but it's not. Those aren't anything that's really. I don't know if there's anything Westerville for real. You know, there's no.
Bro, they used to have that
spots.
You remember Kuchinova?
I remember. I don't know if I had it. I don't remember.
It had a spot at Easton, and then they had one on State Street in Uptown Westerville.
My answer. Here's my answer. Best Westerville food spot. I don't even know if it's actually based in Westerville, or if it's technically Columbus. But next time I get in town, I gotta go to Piata. I don't even know if they're still there. Piata Italian street food. The first time I had it, it just hit a different way.
Yeah.
And the two last places I lived here, Pennsylvania, Bowling Green, haven't had it. So I gotta get to it.
It's all right. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a good one.
Attack on Titan or Hunter. Do you say it Hunter X Hunter or do you say Hunter Hunter?
I say Hunter X Hunter because that's what my brother told me to say.
But
I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with Hunter X Hunter. With Hunter X Hunter because Hunter X Hunter got some legendary arcs in there. Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan probably has a higher peak, but Hunter X Hunter, I mean, they both legendary. But I'm taking Hunter X Hunter.
That's fair. That's valid.
All right, let's spin it.
This one's for you, brother.
Let's spin it. Favorite
trait about yourself. Talk to me about Randall.
My favorite. They giving me all the deep questions for real. I don't answer the favorite quote question. I got the favorite trait about myself. I just believe in myself. I guess like that's the biggest thing. Like I feel like I just believe in myself. Like when you have the belief that you can do something, then I just go and get it done, or I try my best to do it. And if I don't know how to do it, then I try to learn the best way that I can. And I mean, I'm not walking into any room that I haven't been in saying I'm the best. I'm just walking in there saying I can be if I put my heart and soul into it. So I think belief, and probably tenacity.
That's
Only
good
person.
though. You see, I feel like
Yeah,
as a
man.
journalist, you gotta have that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
As a journalist,
what
gotta
you know
have
what
that.
Kendrick said, man? It was always, damn, I fucked it up. Let's spin the wheel.
All right.
It was always damn, I can't remember what he said on Duckworth.
Ooh.
You find $1 million in cash today, what you doing with it?
Personally, all right, $1 million in cash. Nothing crazy, because people gonna want to know how you got this bread. And I don't even know how I got this bread. And you just saying it, I just found it. Sounds crazy. I'm not putting it all in the bank right away. I might throw 2,000 of it in the bank. Maybe 2,000 every few months.
That's it?
Every few months.
Okay.
Look, if I just walk in with 10,000 in cash,
it's in cash.
They're gonna be like, he's selling drugs.
Facts.
He's doing something illegal. So, but other than that, I might be shoeboxing it for a little bit.
Motherfucker gonna be buying plane tickets in cash.
I'm at the airport. Like, yo, I need to go here. Take me there. Or I'm putting my money. I'm finding some type of business where I can put my money and just not launder it because it's already clean. But you know, we're gonna put it to use somewhere. I might buy a food truck or something.
Okay.
I'm not putting it on High Street.
He gonna buy a food truck in cash.
yeah. I'm gonna get the truck in cash.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the little baby meme.
I'm gonna get the truck in cash for sure. Yeah, count it out and here. It's like buying a car, all cash. I'm buying a food truck.
Oh man.
And I'm finding somebody who likes to cook, and I'm saying, hey, run this food truck for me.
Respect.
But I feel like I don't know how long. Yeah, I think I could start the food truck with $1 million.
Yeah, you definitely could.
I think I just started with $1 million.
It's just about what food you serving and who's gonna be actually running the food truck.
That's true.
Are you cooking in the truck?
I can cook. It depends on what we're putting in there, but like I could go in there and be like undercover boss and just pull up and see how
spin the wheel.
But I think I might go food truck and then I'm gonna just cut it off. Like, yeah, I made enough money. I'm out.
Damn, I really am getting all the deep questions.
3 biggest fears. 3 things you fear. It doesn't got to be deep. You can say snake.
The deep one first is probably not living up to my full potential. Like when I look back on my life, like thinking I could have done more. I have a fear of falling, like just falling. Like, you ever jump down from somewhere high and then you just realize like how high you are up halfway through the fall?
No, I don't think I've jumped from that far.
I have, and you'd be like, "Holy, I probably shouldn't have done this." Fear number 3: being involved in a mass shooting. Like living in America, like that's really a possibility.
It's possible,
especially in like New York City. Like,
it can happen for sure.
Bro, sometimes that stuff happens like way too close to home. Like my brother goes there. He just graduated from North Carolina A&T, and they had like a guy on campus who was arrested, and he had crazy weaponry on him. Like he had crazy weaponry on him, and to see something like that happen, like I'm like, but in America, there's nothing you can do to control it because nobody gives a fuck.
No, nobody cares. Nobody cares. People who are supposed to care don't really care. People who can do something about it don't really care.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, how much can you really do about it? They not allowed to have guns in New York. Still got guns. Crazy.
Facts. No more deep questions for me, man.
I'm getting all the silly stuff. Go to snack, drink. Easy.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna get the Lifesaver gummies.
Oh man, you basic.
I'm basic. Yeah. And before this past weekend, it would have been a milkshake from Sheetz, but that one didn't agree with me. It didn't agree with this last time. So we just go on the Lifesaver gummies and a good bottle of water. Probably Fiji.
Okay.
Fiji water, spring water. So yeah, that's my go-to because can't have too much sugar. Can't go candy and sugary drink. Got to choose one of the other.
Man, you better than me. I don't care. I'll get a soda, candy, and chips. Not think twice. Not think twice.
All right, here we go. This one's for you. Hopefully we get something a little pretty easy.
I know.
There we go.
When did we meet? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I have no idea.
I think it I think it was just
I think it was on Twitter.
social
For real.
media. Something with social media, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say, I really think it was
Something
on
with social
Twitter.
media.
I
That's all I
mean,
think it
I'll
was.
say like I think I remember like some random guy just randomly tweeting my stories out every now and then. I used to be like, who is this guy? And then I think we followed each other on IG through mutuals or whatever. But I don't know that we ever really interacted when in high school or anything. I know that like
Nah.
our friends, we have a lot of mutual friends, but
Mhm.
truthfully, I think it just came through social media and like UFC stuff.
Yeah, I think it was Instagram or Twitter, something where I was retweeting or reposting your stuff because
Yeah,
you had interesting stuff going on. So
but
that's usually what I repost,
yeah.
aside from just my friends' regular
So
pictures.
I have to. I'm gonna have to go look that up. I mean, I don't know if Elon might have fucked up the algorithm too much. So
That was back when you had a blue check.
yeah. Then it got removed. Then it got removed. I earned my check. I ain't buying one. Never buying a check.
Not even for the extra features.
Hell no.
That's fair.
Hell no.
You might need it. You might need the
I don't need.
more
Let's keep it
characters.
moving. Let's keep. I don't need the more characters. Everything I want to say can be in
I don't want that one.
140
Yeah.
characters. What does this one say?
The rap bar that is stuck. And I feel like you'd have a better answer to this than I would.
I do have a good answer. I'll do this one. It's Kenny Mason bar. He said, I've been practicing pushing my brain. You start. Damn, I am fucking up all the lyrics
okay.
today.
That's okay.
I think I've been practicing pushing my brain. You start changing the way that you look at shit, and the shit you start looking at change. Now you looking at change, and that's a bar. And then he says then he goes on to say the chorus, but Kenny Mason really be talking his talk. Like he be talking his talk, but that one it's on a song called Shell from his last mixtape. Song is hard, but he be talking that talk. So that's the one that I'd be thinking of the most. Or he'd be like, he said something about all his notes resemble a gold mine, and that shit hit home too. Cause like I'd be writing stuff down. And I'd be like, I'm gonna come back to this, and then when you see it actually happen in fruition, it feel good.
When you take notes, do you write them? Do you actually write them down, or do you put them on your
It's all
phone?
on the phone. It's all on the phone. I either text it to myself or I go in Google Docs. Like I might be the only person I know who Google Drive is almost full. Like I'm at like 87%.
Damn.
And the reason is because like I'm afraid to delete some stuff. Like I want to be able to remember everything that I did.
You should export it to Word and save it on a hard. Just get a hard drive.
I do have a hard drive.
Old,
the hard drive is old
like
though. I need to replace it.
Stuff.
I need to replace it. I need to fill up the hard drive and then replace it.
I was on U-Time today. I was writing a rough script, script for you to be able to do. And because I took all my notes in class this year, I took them on my iPad. So on the Apple Pencil, when you want to erase something, you just double tap it and you flip it over. Or no, you just double tap it and you start erasing. So I had this pen and I messed something up and I tried to double tap it. And I was like, this isn't how pens work in real life.
Let's keep it pushing. I gotta run this one.
You gotta run that one. You gotta run that one. You gotta run that one.
Who created the logo? That is none other than Indy Targaryen, also known as Indy Anderson. India Anderson, I say. We call her Indy, India, Indy. But that's my homie. She is great with the logos. You can find her at INDIEUHHH. I think it's 3 H's.
We're gonna find it.
But we're gonna throw it up there. Follow
throw it
India.
up there. Round of applause. There'll be a round. Woo! And there'll be some claps right here. Boom.
But India is amazing. She will handle all your logo work. Go run her all your cash because she'll take care of you.
There you go. Thank you very much. I don't know if I've ever spoken to her. We might have spoken to her in DM somewhere, but
it was a long time coming. We're gonna throw some of the old logos, the logos that we was testing up here just for joke's sake, but they were pretty good, but they wouldn't fit now because like even the logo we have now, like I got short hair, you don't got a beard.
It's coming back, bro. You see, it's growing.
My hair ain't coming back no time soon. It's gonna be.
You gonna keep it down there?
It's gonna be a year or so.
Oh, yours was long though. Like my beard was long.
It was long. It was definitely long.
I'm ready. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to cut my beard. Cut what's left of this side. I'm ready to cut it off again.
Oh man, just go with the bare face for a little bit. Go baby face.
Go full baby face. I don't know if I can do that one.
Show you wished you created.
Never
Show you
watched.
wished you never watched.
Never
All right.
watched. All
That's
right.
you.
When I was writing this down, I had one show in mind, but now I say it, another show comes to mind. So two, and I never finished either of them: Bridgerton and Stranger Things.
What you got against Stranger Things?
Bro, literally the only reason I have a problem with Stranger Things is because I just could never get back into it. Like I watched the first 2 seasons, I think, and I was watching the third season, but I was watching the third season like I was sitting here and I was just watching it. Like I didn't have anything else going on. I was just trying to watch. And when I do that, it kind of ruins the show. I stop paying attention. So I wish instead of not finishing it, I just never started it.
Okay.
And then Bridgerton, I started it. I didn't even want to start it. Someone else wanted to watch it, and I could do without having to watch that.
My parents were watching whatever the sequel is this past weekend, and I told them like this is like the Real Housewives of Westeros. Which I mean, everybody got their own cup of tea, but that is not mine. Let's keep pushing.
I could go without that one.
I think you got to answer like the next two or three.
I'll answer this one too.
Damn, I got to do this one.
Nah, I could do it. I could do it. This one. Now, listen.
My favorite underrated HBCU moment.
My HBCU experience is low, but my sister graduated from NCNT, so I think we have that in common with a sibling graduating.
NCNT is crazy, but keep going.
How you want me to say it? North Carolina NT.
Yeah, just. I mean, you could say that. Or
I was already stumbling over just trying to get favorite underrated HBCU moment, so I felt like I just had to, say it how it's
shit out you.
They don't like when they say it like that.
What did you say? NCANT?
Yeah,
no, that ain't flying. That ain't flying.
So why is that not okay? Now I'm gonna have to.
I mean, I've never heard nobody say it like that. Like I've heard. I mean, I heard like the new kids be saying NCAT.
I have heard NCAT. But I'm not. I don't know if I'm hip like that.
All the way I grew up, because my mom went to A&T, my grandparents went to A&T. I think one of my grandparents went to A&T. A whole bunch of relatives went there. But it's just A&T. I've heard North Carolina A&T. I've heard Aggie Land, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But anyways, get on with your.
Sorry, I'm not entrenched. Okay, so I think I might have been a junior in high school, and we would go up for Jiho. I got that one right. We would go up for Jiho, and we went to this party this house party with my sister, and this little person. Okay, it was a woman dressed in she had like a vest and a hoodie on. I didn't know why she was there, but once she walked in, everything stopped. It came on, bro, and she hopped up on. She had an entourage with her. She hopped up on the table and started dancing.
I'm weak.
And that was one of the funniest things I ever saw.
That's crazy.
Because and she, I think I still have it on my Snapchat memories, but yeah, it was like everyone knew who she was, knew why she was there. It's like I think they might have
unspoken word.
Yeah, everyone knew why she was there. They said she's about to come up here, she's about to dance, she's gonna leave.
All right, I'm gonna do mine. One day, my sophomore year, I was taking a class, and a teacher was telling us like we had a homework assignment, and I remember somebody was like, "We all got to do it," and he was like, "Everybody," and then somebody else was like, "Everybody," and then I was like, "Everybody, everybody," from the Kendrick song, and then one of my boys, I think it was Justin Whitner, and he was like, "Everybody's listening to Man on Rose Grand," and then we started laughing, and then Miz, his name is Miles or Christian, but Miz goes like right when we finish, he goes, "Smoking on the finest, huh? Aye, and we was like, "Hey," we all was like, "Hey," and then. I mean, that's the underrated moment. There's another one, like we all stopped when the first Black Panther trailer ever dropped. We stopped the class and watched it all. Like,
really?
There was no question about it. We stopped the class.
Like the students stopped the class, or the teacher was like, "Yeah, we watched."
Oh, I mean, I stopped the class, and then once I told them, I was like, "Oh, the Black Panther dropped. Like, y'all can't tell me nothing for the next 2 minutes and 36 seconds." And then he was like, "Just put on the projector
on the screen." Okay.
So
That's respectable. I feel like if I try to do that in my BGSU lecture hall, they'd be like, "Bro, sit down. What are you talking
man,
about?"
they have you. Never mind. Let me not.
Don't say that, Kurt.
Let me not.
Bro, my face dropped because the Rays were up 5-2. I check it one time because I need they on their second leg of my 4-leg parlay,
Okay.
and they were up 5-2 in bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, 2-1. And as I look, base is empty, and I was 5-5. So that's why I made that face, like I just saw a ghost.
That's sick. That's
because
sick.
that's very sickening. So
All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing.
this one's for you. This one yours.
All right. Best jersey in
Jersey in
sports.
Best jersey in sports. It could be respectable jersey that people buy, like that you wear, or just like the best. Like
I'm gonna go. The best jersey in sports
mhm.
is an Alcorn State Steve McNair jersey. Straight up.
Okay, that's respectable.
Only HBCU player ever to be nominated for a Heisman. You can't get the jersey no more. Like you can't. If you have a Alcorn State Steve McNair jersey, you're a legend. Like straight up.
That's respect. I get it. I bet that's
Right.
respectable.
I'm gonna say him. I was gonna say somebody else, but I don't want to show bias because I got a job. If I say this person's still living, and I'll probably interview them again one day, so I can't have anybody being like, "Oh,
Right.
you."
R.I.P. Steve McNair.
Yeah, R.I.P. That was my first hero.
AR McNair for real.
Best cartoon ever. You better get it right, dog.
Best cartoon.
You better
ever,
get it
brother.
right.
Brother.
You better get it right.
It's over
Listen,
my
I'm
left shoulder.
gonna hold the mic.
It's
I'm gonna hold the
over
mic.
It's over my left shoulder, brother.
Listen,
you see him
hey,
up there.
man. All right. You know
You
what
see
it
him
is,
up
man.
there, bro.
That's my ancestor.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro. You
That's my
can't go
ancestor
wrong.
for real.
They
That's
put
my
it on
ancestor.
when they put it on Netflix and everyone started watching it. Bro, I got the disc set somewhere around here, bro. I didn't even need that.
So do I. Matter of
that.
fact, stay right there. I done spotted it.
I didn't even need that.
Hold on.
I didn't even need to listen. If you've never watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, you got to go watch it.
You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing.
I got the dog.
It ain't nothing.
The dog right here.
I got the funk. Man, don't play with me, dog.
You got the funk. Listen.
Don't. Look, man. Don't play with me. I got
then we got the real goat.
You know,
we got the real goat. Bro.
Hey, man, don't play with me.
We got the real goat.
We
got the real goat.
Don't play with me. I told you not to play with me. You know what I'm about. You know what I'm about. Come on, look.
Hey, Blue Spirit.
You know what I'm about.
Blue Spirit, a real one. Blue Spirit, a real one.
You know what I'm about.
Blue Spirit, definitely a real one. All right. Now we got our fanboy in out the way.
Facts,
Won't be the last time. Don't think that's the last time. Don't think that's we might have to do a Avatar tier list one of these days.
Oh yeah. And when Netflix come out with their show, we're gonna be heavy critiquing.
Facts.
Best Florida Gator ever. Oh, I got this easy. Who do you think I'm gonna say? Who do you think I'm gonna say?
Not Tim Tebow.
Nah.
Percy
Harvin.
Yes. My God, bro. He's the only reason I'm a I actually on this quote back here. I actually have his Viking. You can see it over my, like.
I see it. I see
Vikings jersey right there. Yeah. So
Harvin,
if people ever
Harvin was just a dog. I remember watching one of his games like late, and he split a gap and just bolted. He's just fast. He's fast.
All right. I didn't mean to do that.
Now you're straight. You're straight.
Yeah. So he is going to listen to my future wife, because the first person who has my child.
How does this just get here?
Have to be my wife. Listen, our first son, you don't get to name them. I'm sorry. Hey, I don't care if you don't like the name.
Percy DeVise is
already
crazy.
Listen, Percy James DeVise. It's already picked out.
It's already picked out.
It's already picked out.
What if it's a girl?
If it's a girl, then we can collab, or if she wants it, she can have it. But that first son, I need that.
Come on.
And if I don't get a son in 4 tries, I'm adopting. I'm adopting, bro. I gotta get it, bro. I have to get it.
Percy James DeVise is crazy. All right, man. What's more important to you? Clean breath, clean body odor.
I thought about this for a while, man, and I had to break it down on if I met somebody on the street, which one would be more acceptable? They gotta have clean body odor.
Yeah, I was about to say
because clean breath can be excused. It can be fixed on the spot.
facts.
You know, you might have just ate something. I might have caught you right after a
Right.
meal.
You might have had some garlic sauce.
You might have had something crazy. You know, that's okay. Get it right next time.
Right.
Clean body odor. You just walking around stinky. You knew you was musty when you walked out the crib, and you still chose to come out the crib.
Oh man,
It ain't
and there's
nothing
nothing you can do to fix it.
Listen, two deodorants, aluminum free. Get you a Scentbird subscription, bro. It ain't hard.
Nothing you can do to fix it.
Ain't hard. You can't fix that on the spot. You need to take a shower.
There's nothing you can do to.
You got to take a shower. You got to take a shower. And you got to wash with soap, bro. People don't use soap.
Yeah, I'm not one of them, but yeah, I know a couple of them.
People don't
I've
use
been
soap
I've been
or
in a
nothing to
couple
wash.
corporate rooms. I've been in a couple corporate rooms where you start asking like, "Yo, do you shower every day?" And they be like, "No."
I have designated shower days.
Or they'll be
do you
like,
wash your legs? Like I let when the soap runs down my body and hits my legs, that washes it. Like I don't think it does, sir. I don't think that's how. It makes sense why your house smells like dog. Makes sense.
People be like, no, I don't do that. I don't need to brush my teeth every day. Okay.
This one's yours, my boy.
3 best single seasons of television ever.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Let's go. The Watchmen. The Watchmen, the one that I think it came out in 2020 or 2021. Okay. Only one season. No order of ranking, but I would take The Watchmen. The Wire season 4.
I needed something from one of the Wire seasons in there.
The Wire season 4 and Game of Thrones season 5.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. If I wanted to include like cartoons and anime, I'd say Avatar: The Last Airbender season 3. Hunter x Hunter, the Phantom Troop arc, and the Attack on Titan season 3. That's probably. Oh, I'm missing Young Justice too. Young Justice season 2 goes crazy. But anyways, let's keep it pushing.
One of the best shows that only has one season. Doesn't Death Note only have one season?
I think so.
Yeah, great show. Also, no, One Punch Man has 2, so never mind.
Best teacher.
Oh, okay.
Teacher, not professor.
Yeah. Mr. Mr. Galligan from my career center. He did. It was digital media and design. Yeah, he was just one of the coolest teachers I ever had.
Gotcha.
Just straight like that. One of the coolest guys ever. Helped you out whenever you needed. Always joking around, but knew when to be serious. He was cool. He was cool for sure.
I think Teacher Appreciation Week was this past week, so I'm gonna throw one in there. College professors aside, I would probably say either Jerry McSwords or Miss Riccobono from Central. And the reason why is because, like, I think both of them were math teachers, and I was horrible at math. I've been taking a math class since I was horrible at math. But you know, sometimes when you be messing up in class, that your teachers really be treating you like shit. Like they really be eating you out. Like, yeah, he's a bad kid. He don't study. I'm like, no, I just don't get math. And at no point in time did either one of them ever treat me lesser than a person. Like, yeah, I may have been struggling in class, but I never came to class or I never had any issue coming back to them because I always felt like they would help me. And that was really important to me as a student. And that's ultimately why I graduated high school.
Yeah. The math was that bad?
I cannot hold you. What's the name? Me graduating high school came down to my last exam. Straight like that.
Fair.
I was horrible because they kept telling me in what's the name? They kept telling me my senior year that you had to take pre-calc because you was gonna need it in college. And what was the other one, like financial algebra or something like that back then?
I never took financial algebra.
Well, Central had financial algebra. I think that's what it was called. And it was a much easier class. But of course, they was like, nah, you're gonna need it in college. Man, I got to college. I took one class and dip.
Yeah, I took one math class in college. But I took one math class in college. Gotta get rid of that one too.
Oh, wait. No, we didn't. Where did the name come from?
Where did the name come from? Okay, never mind. We don't have to redo that one. We did the logo.
Yeah. Honestly, we was really thinking this for a minute. Like, I think it probably took every bit of 2 weeks just throwing stuff out there. And this is just a thing that stuck. Straight like I think it's straight like that. Like I
Yeah.
think we both said it. We hopped on a Zoom call and we kept saying it over and over again. And you can say new era, no cap in so many funny ways.
Yeah.
And it just worked.
It just works. It's not. I couldn't do the Leak and Randall show.
Nah.
Right? Leak and Randall podcast. You gotta have some creativity.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
have some creativity, man.
worst movie you've ever seen.
Yep.
Everybody can guess it. The Last Airbender.
I never watched that movie.
It's horrible.
I never watched that movie.
I mean, I can name a couple, but The Last Airbender is head and shoulders.
I've seen clips and it's bad.
That
they go like that, move a little pebble.
There was a girl I dated in high school that took me to see this movie called The Darkness, and I'm a big movie guy. Like I really enjoy watching movies, and that was horrible. Like I was pissed watching the movie. I couldn't even enjoy it. Like she fell asleep during the movie and everything. I was mad. Like I bought the ticket. I beat her to the theater. We was about to go see Captain America Civil War, and then she was like, "Nah, I don't want to see that." And I was like, "All right, well, they not showing nothing else."
I want to see Darkness. I want to see Darkness.
Did
she want to see it?
Yes, bro. I was hot. I was hot.
Me too. Did you pay? You paid for the ticket?
Yeah, I paid for the ticket.
Yeah, bro. High school me was working at the movie theater, so you can see whatever you want.
I was working at Journeys. I was working at Journeys in Easton, so I had the discounted price, but I was still hot because I felt like I wasted my time.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
let's fell asleep in the movie. I fell asleep on one movie in the theater. It was I fell asleep on the most recent Avatar 2.
Oh, you tripping? Oh, this you. Go ahead, make it.
See Dream Fight. Myself, I'm a Do Bronx guy.
Oh man. Don't say what I think you about to say.
What do you think I'm about to say, bro?
I think you about to say Charles versus Connor.
Bro, I wasn't thinking that until you just said it. Until you said don't say what you think of don't say what I think you're about to say. That would be fun. But nah, I would have wanted to see before he fought Islam, I would have wanted to see him face Alex. He probably would have lost, but I think
that's a hell of a dream fight. That is very, very unique.
I think, yeah, I would have wanted to see that because, I mean,
I could tell you mine.
Let me hear it.
Mine would have been Adesanya versus Stipe. Because Adesanya's plan was if he would have beat Jan, he would have been double champ.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said he would have went up to challenge Stipe for triple champ. I'd have been interested to see that, but obviously his takedown defense wasn't where it was supposed to be, and the rest is history. He'll have an opportunity for a double champ again. Hopefully, it's against Alex to settle that trilogy, the UFC, the MMA trilogy, once and for all.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, I'm guessing you got Alex over Jan coming up.
Yeah, I got the left hook. I've seen that left hook devastate like everybody it touches. Jan is 38 years old, and nah.
And they got the beat on him because Glover took him out pretty quick. But I don't think Alex is gonna rear naked choke Jan. This is yours. Go ahead.
This is a good
story.
Hyped
it up.
This is a good story.
Started shooting.
So I only played football my freshman year of high school. Then I tapped out. It wasn't really for me. They kept talking about going to the gym. I wasn't really with that. So my senior year, we had the dodgeball tournament, and it was me and it was just regular guys versus like the athletes. And so I mean, Central at the time, we had some guys going to college and stuff like that, but like Benny Snell was head and shoulders the most famous athlete at Central while I was there. And so he was on that other team. And I'm not going to hold you. I was head and shoulders the best dodgeball player out there that day. I was lighting, and mind you, like I grew up playing dodgeball. Like that was my thing. I was lighting kids up that day. And so I think I was on the right side of the court because this is on Central's court. And I pump faked, and he rushed me. And Benny get that downhill speed, and it's slow. he get the downhill speed, so he rushed me, and he threw the ball. I jumped over it, vertical jumped over it. He threw another one, jumped over that one.
This is like that.
Got him out. Hey, yeah. He looked at me. He nodded. He was like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like that. I'm like that for real. And granted, like that was my dog in high school. Like we had class together and everything, but that was there was also some hoes out there. They was like, "Oh, you kind of nice." I was like, "Yeah."
So I do this for real. Were y'all playing? Y'all were probably playing with those foam balls, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't the rubber joints.
Yeah,
It was
they
not the
they
rubber
outlawed the
joints.
rubber joints when we was in like elementary
Yeah,
school because
facts.
I only remember middle school. They didn't really have them.
I
I
got
think
my
we might
head
have used
taken
them
off by
for.
one of those. I got
I
my
think we
head taken
might have
off by
used them
one of
for
those.
kickball,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
other than that, they
Yeah.
outlawed the rubber balls for sure.
But
Those
that's pause. But that's
not really,
yeah. All right.
not really. Come on,
All
have
right.
some respect. Have some respect.
Oh man, let's finish these last four.
Last four. Fortune. Tell me your most famous person.
Most famous person I have ever met. I can name some people like Dion. I mean, I don't know if Goodell is one of the most famous people I've ever met, but I've met him. Uh, Bryce Young, Greg Olson, Mark Spears, Brandon Marshall. I mean, you work in journalism and media.
You come
I
across these
mean,
people.
Braun, Maverick, like KD. You work in media long enough, like famous people don't really. They don't really. I
Don't
lose
really
track.
phase you.
Yeah,
Lose track of it. You know, water off the back. So nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing to this guy. It's nothing to this guy.
you
He
know what
is
it
the
is.
famous person.
Nah, I'm
He is
not.
the
I'm
famous
not.
person.
I am definitely not. All right, let's. What are these last questions? All
Last
right.
three. Last three.
I want celebrity crush. I can't hold you. That's yours. That's yours. Let's see
Easton
if
or
I get it.
Polaris. If I really wanted to try to get, put some shit on, you feel me? I'll probably go to Easton, but that ain't my bank account ain't set up that way where I'm going to Easton and getting the full Easton experience,
I was about to say a slick shot, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
Say
Let's
the
see.
second.
Let's see if I
Let's
can get
see.
celebrity crush because it's gonna be goofy if I get it. Oh man, that's
He
tough.
didn't get it. He didn't get it. I
Better
actually just watched
bars. Better bars. Joker, Thanos, or Bane.
I actually just watched the Dark Knight. I didn't know it was a trilogy, so I watched Dark Knight.
Boy, you was tripping.
I watched the second one and the third one, and as I finished the second one, I realized there was a first one.
I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Joker.
Okay,
I'm gonna go.
he has some lines.
I'll say my favorite. My favorite is Joker. Who had the
Okay.
best bars? Bane.
Bane has some.
Bane had the bars. I mean, he came onto the scene. He came onto the scene talking his shit. Like,
Yeah, in that plane.
oh yeah, crashing his plane. He
he looked at bro. You know he had a crazy bars because he looked at dude. He's like, no, they gotta find somebody in this plane. And
hey,
like,
look, he said,
I'll take that.
No.
I'll hold that. They have to find someone. He said, "You're right. I got it. That's me. That's my contribution.
Oh man,
that's my contribution."
Then that darkness quote when he broke Batman's back, he was talking. I've never seen nobody talk their shit like that before. But last and final question.
His whole arc was interesting. I didn't
yeah, I mean it was a non-traditional Bane arc for sure. But I think it wasn't the best. The Christopher Nolan Batman movies are not great Batman stories. They are great movies. There's a big difference. Like The Batman, the movie that just came out, is an incredible Batman movie, and it's an incredible movie. Is it long as hell? Absolutely. But Christopher Nolan, they're great movies. But they're like Batman don't fight like that. Like I could have beat that nigga up. If Batman come in here, Batman got the cowl on. Hey, look, this is how he turning.
Like an alligator. Like an alligator. He's not doing he gotta move the whole body.
Yeah, man. And then you got Christian Bale. I'm like, nah.
Bro, I realized watching those movies back. I was like, why is he talking like that, bro?
Because he had to do the voice himself. Because Christopher Nolan, the thing about Christopher Nolan is he don't do CGI or nothing. Mm-hmm. He don't do none of that is none of that is electronics or anything like that. So
because it was like, it is. I was like, if I knew Bruce Wayne and then I started talking to Batman, I'd be like, Bruce, is that you? Like the Christian Bale, because I'm like, you're just talking like this. Like, why are you talking like that, brother?
Yeah, man. But rest in peace to oh my gosh, I'm losing track of everything. No, not Heath. Rest in peace to Heath Ledger too.
Oh.
But my who's the childhood Batman actor?
Michael K. Williams.
No, come on, come on, come on. Uh, Kevin Conroy. I just remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in paradise to Kevin Conroy. He is the original good Batman voice. Like any cartoon you ever saw growing up, it was Kevin. And Kevin is that. He's just that guy. Um, Greatest Batman ever, without a doubt. But I think Robert Pattinson has done a phenomenal job. I'm excited to see where he goes. But like I said, I stand by saying that the Dark Knight trilogy, which I still think is probably the greatest superhero trilogy of all time,
Mm-hmm. I want to go back and watch the first
are
one.
great movies.
Well editing.
They are not the best Batman stories. So, anyways, we spent a lot of time on Batman, rightfully so, because he's Batman. But
I'm Batman.
anyways, let's get back to it. Who is or who was your celebrity crush growing up?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's real simple. Selena Gomez.
Oh, what the?
It was a Waverly Place, bro. It wasn't anything crazy because I wasn't a BT watcher, so I didn't get all the classic movies. I didn't have those in my arsenal, bro. All the classic Black Hood classics, I didn't have those in my brain. So it's very underwhelming. So
Yeah,
I
am.
Was just Waverly Place was my show. I was probably like 8, 9.
I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah,
I can tell you right
the
now.
classics until like college.
I can tell you right now.
So
Megan
by
Good.
then, it's not a childhood crush anymore.
Megan Good is in the headlines for some very weird reasons right now, but she could have had my heart very
As
early
is
on.
Janelle Monáe. I don't even know if Janelle Monáe is in the headlines for what she did.
Nah, but she's wilding for good reason.
So you're wilding. Keep going.
Keep going. But not for me. Go for some of the bros. I'll put you on. Just holla at me. I got a couple guys waiting for you. The true kings. You know, we FBMA this way, but for the single kings out there,
yes.
You know, we throwing lobs all year. But Megan Good, Rihanna had my heart. I guess she'd probably be the most famous person that I've seen. I've never met her, but I saw her earlier this year at the Super Bowl press conference, and so then I realized, like, you ever see somebody famous like at a concert or something? It's like, oh, like you're a person, like you're not just like an automated person or anything. Like I see you, like you see people on TV all the time, and you see them in person. It's like, wow, okay, you're real.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think this has been fun. It's the beginning of a long road, a good journey.
For sure.
I'm excited where things to go in the future.
Definitely.
For people who are listening to this right now, this is definitely going to be split in 2 episodes because these are good questions. We had a lot of good answers, but yeah, the next couple things will probably be more scripted. We'll have some good talking subjects. Eventually, once we get the ground rolling, we'll have some guests on here. Now, don't be submitting your applications for "I'm a worthy guest." You gotta be don't be doing that,
especially if we don't talk.
Yeah, man. If you wanted the homies, and you got some value, all right, like we might be able to come rock with you in a segment or something like that. But like, if you just in here because you just want to talk with the guys. No, we ain't with that. But
if you have something you want us to talk about, send us a voice message to the
yeah, man,
to the Instagram account.
Send it to the Instagram account or text it to me. If you got my number, you can hit it through the New Era No Cap Instagram page. If you want to talk some shit and get some bars off, we'll gladly turn those into trailers. But this is it. This is New Era
No Cap.
We'll
see y'all soon.